Hi, welcome to the award-winning Ed Brown Show. We got something very special for you. There's a lot of people out there. You're familiar with the CIAA tournament. You know that's going to be down in South Carolina, Charlotte. And what we're going to do is we're going to tell you about this Bowie State University team. They will be going down there. The women are 9-7, and the men are 12-3. Now they have a terrific team out there. And what I'm going to do, I'm making a bid. They're going to have buses and everything going down there for that tournament. So if you're really interested in seeing first class basketball, in fact, the men have the best team in this area. They have a young man there that's 7 foot that they played in the last game there, Elizabeth City, and I mean he was fantastic. What they won the game 69 to 66. But what I want to do is make you aware the fact that this is the first time that they've set it up so the fans here in Bowie and state of Maryland that you can ride the bus down to Charlotte. Now, first of all, you're familiar with the different teams that are in the CIAA, but the idea is that this Bowie team, the men and the women, they are fantastic. I think you're missing, you talk about these other teams in the area, but don't forget, hey, Georgetown, University of Maryland, all those teams. There's nothing like the Bowie State Bulldogs. Now, they got a new athletic director there, and what's happening is they're going to have a chartered bus. They're chartering a bus to make sure that all the fans that want to go down to Charlotte can go down there and root the Bowie State Bulldogs down. Now they have a terrific program out at Bowie. A lot of you are not familiar with it, but they have. You can actually get your master's there. You can get a PhD at Bowie. They have a very, very excellent program. And what happened is this year they worked out, and they got a new football field. And and what they need is support from the community. Hey, what you need to do when those politicians come around, tell them to make sure that Bowie State gets some of that state money. You know what I mean? Because what they need now is lights out there at the Bowie field. And this is what we want. We want to get you involved. But the first thing we want to do is get you down there in Charlotte for the CIAA tournament. You know, that's February 8th to the 9th. And generally, when you go down there, you have a wonderful time. They have all sorts of social affairs and things of that nature. But what the appeal now is to make sure that you go down and support the Bowie State Bulldogs at the CIAA. That's men and women. If you've been watching my show, you know I've had the coach the men and the women on there. Then the other thing about Bowie State, the president just was appointed to a national scholastic committee, Mr. Byrne is the president of Bowie, and basically he's an outstanding young man, and he's doing so many things. He's been bringing new programs to Bowie. This is what we want to do. But in order to get these programs, we talk about possibly adding a soccer team, talking about adding a swimming team. In order for Bowie to get these things, they got to have money. And what you can do, when is the last time that you call your representative, your state or county representative, and told them about the great job that Bowie State is doing out there? Now, what you want to do is get on the phone right now. Find out who your representative is. It's no good for you to sit at home and complain about things that are not happening, things that are happening. You can see in the world market, Everybody's out demonstrating. What are the Egyptians, the Tunisians, the Russians? It's all over the world. And this is what you have to do. And this, like I said, this is an appeal for you all to support the Bowie State Bulldogs in all facets. Right now their program is outstanding. They're doing many, many things for the community. And so, put aside a little money there so that you can make that trip down to Charlotte for the CIAA tournament. Usually it's a fantastic, fabulous. The entertainment down there is great and everything. So this is an appeal from Ed Brown. So go out and support the Bulldogs down in Charlotte. Let them see you down there. That's on a weekend, so you can take off and try. Make sure you do that, because the programs at Bowie State are just outstanding. We were supposed to have the cheerleaders on here, and what happened is that there was some kind of problem there, but they didn't come in. But the idea, we're still going to promote the CIAA and the Bowie Bulldogs. They've got the extended programs where young people can come in, and what they're doing, they're working. They're working with the community college. So if you can't afford the tuition, they got all kinds of programs where you can get money. And what we're saying, if you can't afford Bowie State Bulldogs, go to the community college there, and you can find out. You have 2-year courses that you can take, find out what you want, then transfer to Bowie State. Okay? So this is Ed Brown, and I want to make sure that you go to the CIAA tournament. That's February 28th to the 9th. Support the Bulldogs. All right? What's going to happen is that they're going to win the CIAA, and then they're going to NCAA. So, they need your support. They got a great team. They got the best, I say the best college record in the area, and that's 12-3. Georgetown, Maryland, none of them have the record that the Bulldogs have. So don't forget, support the Bulldogs at the CIAA tournament. And what you can do, you don't even have to drive. They have it so that all you have to do is get on the bus, and you leave right from the campus, go down there, and you come back on the bus. You don't do any driving. Okay, then, we have a second half coming up. See you in a minute. Hi, welcome back to the Ed Brown Show. One thing I want to remind you about the community college. Prince George's Community College was among the top 50 fast-growing colleges in the country. And I like to actually honor Dr. Dukes, the president of the Prince George's Community College, for the fine job that she's doing. Here we go. This talks about the Prince George Community College. We talked about Bowie State Bulldogs. Now we're going to talk about the community college, which ranked among the 50 fast-growing community colleges in the country. Prince George Community College has been ranked one of the nation's 50 fastest-growing 2-year colleges, according to the Community College Week, ranked 48th for its 13% increase in credit students enrollment from 12,000. Listen to this, young people are going to school. It went from 12,000 in 2008 to 13,684. In the fall 2010, 14,814 credit students enrolled, which represented a 8.2% increase. This is great. This is what we want the young people to do, to concentrate on going to school and getting an education. The college offers students more than 200 academic, workforce development, and continuing education program. I think I mentioned that a lot of kids, it's tough going to school because of the fact of economics. But like I said earlier, the Bowie State Bulldogs and the community college are working together. That's a 2-year institution that they have there, including hospitality service, management, public safety, law, teacher education, health studies, visual communications, and information security. These are some of the things that a community college, and Dr. Dukes has done a beautiful job. Now, we had Dr. Williams there prior to that time. He did a beautiful job. Now they got Dr. Dukes there, and she's doing a wonderful job. And we continue. At the time of economic, which I just mentioned, recession, people realize how important the role of the community college plays in retaining our workforce. So many times, a lot of youngsters out there, they can't afford. You know what it costs? $40,000 when a youngster go 4 years. You're talking about $160,000 student aid. How would you like that? That's more than your house note. But anyway, continue. At a time of economic realize the important role of the community college plays. And what happened? Said Tracy Harris. She's Dean of Enrollment Service at the college. The college has managed to increase enrollment because of its ability to adapt and offer programs that prepare students well for today's growing careers. Community College Week based its research. Now, this is the group that did the research on the U.S. Department of Education data that only includes students enrolled in courses that lead to a post-secondary degree or other formal awards. The publication ranks the college in order of percentage change in students count. For more information, all you have to do is www.ccweek.com. Now, you want more information about basically what Prince George's Community College is doing, just contact Dr. Dukes, and she will tell you the programs that they're working on. They're working on manual labor programs also, carpenters and, the blue collar. A lot of people don't think in terms of going to college for blue collar. Blue collar, it's a chance too. Everybody can't have a college education, but blue collar positions are opening. So once again, we want to really congratulate Dr. Dukes for the outstanding. I've had her here on the show. She's told you about the programs that they have, and here we get outstanding rank 50 as the fastest growing colleges in this country. Now, okay, well, we're going to move on now. We're going to move on to a couple individuals that are right in this area that some of you may not know about, but you can follow it along the lines of when the various news reports. But this is one I thought it was Mr. Flowers. Flowers High School was named after Tuskegee Flyer. You know what that flyer's name was? Flowers. He died recently, but that was right there in Largo. The young man, if you want to really go to the library and get the book concerning what the Tuskegee Flyers went through to obtain the credibility they did in World War II. They were feared by the Nazis. Every bomber pilot in the U.S. wanted the Tuskegee fighters to protect their plane.